People keep asking me the same question. Are you really ending your marriage over this? I've been married for 9 months, but I've been with my husband for 4 years. And the truth is, I still love him. That's what makes this so hard. 3 months ago, I surprised him at work with lunch. Nothing fancy, just trying to be thoughtful. That's when I met Autumn. She was sitting at his desk. They were laughing, comfortable, familiar, and when I walked up, the room went quiet. Not awkward, just paused, like I'd interrupted something mid-sentence. He introduced us, said they'd worked together for 5 years. 5 years. I'd never heard her name, not once. On the drive home, I asked why. He shrugged and said, "We don't really talk about work. You wouldn't get it anyway." Something about that stuck with me. After that, I started noticing things. He was always on his phone, smiling at texts, typing during dinner, during movies, even in bed. A week later, I asked him straight up who he was texting so much. He didn't hesitate, unlocked his phone, handed it to me. Look. And I did. Pages and pages of messages, every day. Nicknames, inside jokes, her venting about her marriage, asking personal questions about our relationship, about me. Then I found the message that broke something in me. On his birthday, the one I spent weeks planning, while he was surrounded by friends and family, she texted, "You must be bored at your own party if you're texting me instead of being with her." He was texting her at his party. I told him it was inappropriate, that it crossed a line. He looked genuinely surprised, said if it bothered me, he'd stop. And he did, for exactly 4 weeks. Then it slowly started again. One text here, one there, then every night. When I confronted him again, he brought her to our house to clear the air. She sat on my couch, smirked, made jokes about my trust issues, said if I felt threatened, that was her problem, not hers. She even winked at him. The moment she left, I told him I never want to see or hear about her again. If he wanted her as a friend more than me as a wife, he should just say it. He promised it was over. 2 weeks later, we went on our anniversary trip. 3 weeks in Santorini, just us. Except she texted him every single day. He waited until I showered, until I fell asleep. Once I woke up at 2 a.m. He was on the balcony, texting. "She's having marriage problems," he said. "She needs someone to talk to." When we got home, we went out to dinner. Things finally felt normal. Then she walked in with her husband. She came straight to our table, laughing, touching my husband's arm. So I asked, loud enough for everyone to hear, "So, how are things between you two? I heard you were having marriage problems." Her husband went pale. "What?" I smiled and said, "Oh, sorry, I assumed since you text my husband multiple times a day, even on our vacation." The silence was brutal. That night, my husband exploded, said I embarrassed him. I asked one question. "Have you ever slept with her?" He hesitated, then said, "Yes, once, before we met." That was enough. I told him I wanted a divorce. He says I'm overreacting, that it was just texts, that I'm being immature. My family agrees with him. His parents do too. He's begging for counseling, offering to quit his job, move cities, start over. But my body already knows what my heart is trying to catch up to. Something is wrong, and I don't think love should feel like this.